I used to fish the Ohio River every single day when I was a kid. There wasn't hardly any days that went by I didn't fish there. Guys, we're going to go down, we're going to scout out a spot for fishing the Ohio River. I have an idea in mind, and I'm taking you all with me. Yeah! Well, I made it to the river where I want to scout out, and I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. Let me go ahead and tell you what brought this to mind. I knew one day we was going to do some river fishing. I knew one day we were going to want to. I mean, we hit lots of creeks, lakes, a farm pond. Remind me to tell you about that at the end of the video. And I knew one day we'll want to come back and do some fishing here in the Ohio River. So, I figured, why not? So I figured I'd come down and scout it out. Now, where I'm at is extremely close to home. But I'm here to tell you, it is a mess. Well, for starters, this floated up when the water was up last, and look at this. An absolute mess. Well, at least one thing, all the water bottles and whatnots are all in one pile, and there's some logs here with writing on it. I can't make it out. But on a good note, you know, we can clear out a little spot right here, you know, and now be careful, there's glass everywhere. Maybe clear out a spot like right here and fish out this way. Yeah. And whenever I was a kid, I didn't really catch a whole bunch of really massive fish. I think I caught bluegill, perch, catfish, and some carp out of the Ohio River. But the Ohio River was very convenient to me like it is now. I mean, right now, this is super convenient. It's just down the road from where I live. And when I was a kid, I loved it. As a matter of fact, if I seen a place like this, all dirty and crappy, what I would do is I would come down here and I would clean out a little area, and then whatever trail I might have walked down to get here, I probably would have blocked it up with some kind of trees. I would have tried to hide my little fishing spot, and it worked for years actually. You know? But let's walk down a little bit, want to? I could pretty much pick a spot anywhere on the shoreline, and it wouldn't be that hard to move some of these tree branches out of the way. And I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, right about here. This might be a good spot. Just clear this out. And yeah, fish. Now let me tell you what my plans are. I'm going to leave a message. Now I'm planning on doing this Friday. This weekend, you know, I won't be able to fish because of work and all. I only get like 2 weekends straight off, so. But this Friday, I'm thinking about giving Sam and Missy a message and saying, hey, want to fish at the river Friday if you got the time. Because they said they like to come down in my town and check out the river here. They fish at the river all the time where they live, and they actually like it. So I'm going to give them a message, and I'm thinking about coming back here maybe Friday evening and fish in the evening hours, you know. Could pick morning, but I don't know yet. I don't know. It could be morning or it could be evening. I don't know. And maybe if Sam and Missy want to come, we ask them what they think. But yeah, this isn't really high up on our charts. This was one of the last places Angie and I kind of wanted to fish. But after thinking about it the other day, I was like, why not? I enjoyed it tremendously when I was a kid. There's no reason I couldn't enjoy it now. The only thing that kind of turns me away when you see garbage like this. And this is definite evidence that people have been down here fishing at night. Definitely evidence. You know, it's garbage like this is what kind of turns me away. Makes me wonder, if we come back here, are we going to be teamed up with a lot of other people? I don't know. I mean, the river's a big place. That's the beauty of it. And plus, you know, I didn't check over there. I mean, we still could walk down the banks of the river there and fish even. Now, do I think this would be a good area to fish? Do I think we'd catch a lot of fish? I have no clue. I've never, ever fished this part of the Ohio River. The parts I fished when I was a kid was straight down the stream about 4 to 5 miles in a little town called Lawrenceburg. Something about the Ohio River I didn't mention. One of the things I did love about it when I was a kid, every now and then, and actually quite a bit, you see barges go up and down the Ohio River and other types of boats. I absolutely love watching boats go up and down the Ohio River. Oh my gosh. But stuff like this, like I said before, at least they have it all in a pile. Maybe I should come down here with a couple garbage bags and clean this up. What good would that do to be a mess again in about a week? This is actually a little creek that's feeding into the Ohio River right here. That's kind of neat. One of the neatest things about this spot is we're right next to the railroad track. But this particular railroad track's not being used. But the one that is being used isn't far from it. And it's right next to the railroad track. If you go back many years ago, I think it's in 2011, I did a Halloween skit. I did that Halloween skit right about there. And I called it a ghost train. I don't know if you guys know it, but I was climbing up these little rocks back then. And I sprained my ankle. And I finished the video out in pain. Now let me tell you what happened this past weekend. We went fishing again, and we went fishing with our cousins, Missy and Sam, or Sam and Missy. And halfway through the fishing, was in Versailles, and says, guys, would you like to go to another place and fish for some bass? Guys, I've never caught a bass. Even when I was young, I don't think I've ever caught a bass. So I said to Sam, I said, isn't bass fishing hard? He laughed, he giggled. He says, no. He gave us directions, and we went to a farm pond, if I said that right, that some other relatives they have. Guys, I had the best time of my life. Now, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. We caught over 40 bass. We was only there for about 2 hours. And we're not talking little fish here. I would show pictures, but you know what? We're just going to let that go for now. Over 40 bass. My wife and I had the best time we've ever had. Ever! So yeah. I'm enjoying making memories with our cousins fishing. Now, in case you're wondering, not all my videos are going to have to do with fishing. It's just right now fishing's really big to me, so I'm getting back into it. But not all the videos are going to have to do with fishing. Some will, and maybe if I ever get a GoPro, maybe a lot more than some. But right now, I don't think it'll hurt to come down and look at the river and stuff like that. Here's an old historical building. I even got this on video once. Yeah, I did a historical documentary about this building. But yeah, guys, this might be where we'll come. Let me know down in the comments there, you ever fished a river? If you have, what do you think about it? I gotta watch where I'm walking, because it looks like they've been down here recently tearing this up. Yeah, by the way, where we're at is real close to the walking trail. Yeah. So guys, until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. Leave me comments. What do you think? Would you fish there? Or would you say heck no? We'll catch you tomorrow.